monumental crash, potentially bringing price back under levels like 20k, while MT Gox is set to commence the distribution of 200,000 Bitcoin for creditor repayments after over a decade of planning. This is worth $7.8 billion, surpassing the value of MicroStrategy and El Salvador's Bitcoin holdings. We have still here also a CME gap open at 20k, as you see it here. 22k is also this big support line, which is from the history of Bitcoin worked as a support line. See here, it was in the COVID dump a support line. So 22k is the big price target. This is the real bottom. The question is, will we see first hitting at 32k and then a pump again to 60k and then the dump to 20k, or we will break straight to 22k and then we are running into a bull run? Why we see right now this huge dump happening is because Grayscale sold another 640 million worth of Bitcoin, and we had inflows in all these 9 ETFs like iShares from BlackRock and so on of 550 million. So it's still minus 87 million, which we are like in the loss, and this caused a huge selling pressure. Why we see Bitcoin further dumping to the downside. We see also the super guppy showing us a short signal after we clearly broke down below this red line, this red support line, which was previous resistance. We broke it to the upside, a 3-year support and resistance line. We broke it again to the downside. So if we are watching right now also on the weekly, on the Bitcoin weekly, we are about to form a death cross, as you see it here. If we are watching the total crypto market cap, we broke down here this huge support line, as you see, and right now we are heading straight to $1.25 trillion, which is the next big support line. As you see it here, it's a huge support and resistance. Was previous a huge resistance line. Here you see we broke it to the upside, so this would be the next support, which would lead altcoins even more to bleed. I mean, you see here already today 15%, 7%, 7% dumps, 15%, even we saw 20% dumps easily. We could see even more dumps happening, and what I'm doing personally, I'm buying in this time. I'm buying the whole time. I'm buying here, for example, I'm in a short position. I'll show you in a second also. For example, I'm buying POCT, I'm buying ICP, I'm buying SATS, I'm buying Mina, Aptos, and so on. If you want, you can check it out on Crypto Brata and show you what I'm buying. I'm buying DCA down below. The more we are dumping, the more I'm buying here. I'm buying here altcoins, right? So because we don't know how far we will go to the downside. Another big thing which could potentially save us is the S&P 500. In case we're breaking here this resist line to the upside, which we will see tomorrow, if tomorrow is not a holiday in the USA. So in case we are breaking here this resistance line to the upside, then we see a run of the S&P 500. This potentially could save us, could save Bitcoin. Why it could save Bitcoin? Because obviously we could see some much more inflow in the ETFs, which would work against the GBTC, so Grayscale's selling pressure. And hopefully we are going into positive inflow into the Bitcoin price and not in a negative one, right? Another news which I have here for you is that just right now, 1 hour ago, Grayscale deposited another 588 million to Coinbase, again 10 minutes ago. So this looks like we will see tomorrow again around 500-600 million sale in Grayscale. So hopefully we will have some buying pressure more from the ETFs, which will work against the selling pressure of Grayscale, right? So where we are heading right now, the next price target is 37,500, our weekly support line. In case we cannot hold our weekly support line, the next would be the monthly support line. The monthly support line is at 31,750, and in case we cannot hold this one, then the last big support is coming here at around, I tell you exactly, is coming here at around the weekly and monthly spot 27,500, and if we cannot hold this one, obviously we are going here down to our CME gap at 21k. So I'm prepared here. I'm buying. The lower we go, the more I'm buying. You see it here. Why? What caused also the dump? It was the cascade liquidation of the long positions. You see, over 300 million long position got liquidated in the past 24 hours. So the lower we are going, the more I'm buying. My FXS position is obviously $9,500 in a loss. My short position, I don't think that I hit the liquidation price. This would be very bad. But my Bitcoin short position, $1,800 in profits, and I'm expecting we will go even lower. If you want also to jump into short position, only for professional trader, you get up to $30,000 on Bybit. Link is down below, Bratan. The more we are going down, I'm buying altcoins. You can check out on Crypto Bratan. Thank you everyone for watching. I kiss you and see you later. Mwah.